say you gain 60 pounds of water on a car ride here because you're sitting up? That's not reality. Do you have a medical degree I don't know about? Seriously? You telling me if you were able to move, you would eat better?
Hello,
How are y'all doing?
and welcome to my 600-pound podcast.
And we are doing season 10, episode 5, Lacey B's story.
Yes, this episode aired December 1st, 2021.
In the height of COVID-19.
COVID-19, yeah, it sure enough did. I know there was a lot of uproar about filming during COVID because of the participants in my 600-pound life having multiple illnesses and just like being immunocompromised, some of them, and just it not being a safe environment. But I'm glad they filmed because we wouldn't have gems like this.
And Megalomedia was like, the show must go on.
They really did. The show must go on, and on it did.
For Lacey B, we usually get the full year. We got 7 months.
Ooh, 7 months with Lacey. All right, so the episode opens with one of my all-time favorite opening quotes ever. Lacey speaks and says, "There is no greater pleasure in this world than eating food. It's a more pleasure button for me than sex." There's a lot of questionable things in that statement. A more pleasure button. It is a more pleasure button for me than sex.
Oh, wait, that's word for word.
Word for word.
Oh.
That's exactly what she says.
More pleasure button.
I've never heard anyone say a pleasure. I have a pleasure button.
Okay, girl. I mean, my pleasure button ain't. Gross.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love eating food, but also I wouldn't call it like a pleasure button.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a mental illness.
Ooh. Or a eating addiction,
Yeah.
food addiction. And then, of course, it goes into, the my 600-pound theme, I guess, where it shows other contestants.
Yeah.
And then it ends.
Contestants.
I meant participants, patients, contestants.
Price is right.
Come on down.
How y'all doing? Come on
down. But so the episode, before it starts, we see a clip of a woman yelling at who we assume is Lacey, and the woman starts screaming, "You are not ready to lose weight. You did absolutely mother bleeping nothing."
Is that? Oh my God, Sharon.
Of course it is.
Oh.
Who else would it be?
Oh my God. We got a cast of characters
Oh, we really did.
in this episode.
Oh, this episode was amazing. I remember when it aired and Twitter was just like going off. It was insane. All right, so let's get into this episode. The intro, we are introduced to Lacey Buckingham, 36 years old, weight unknown, from Kennewick, Washington.
Yeah.
Was there a serial killer there?
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of serial killers in Washington.
There's a lot on the West Coast. Like a breeding ground.
Kennewick. That's a fun name. So we see Lacey's apartment. Intro shot. I thought it was a cute apartment. It was nice.
Did not.
Oh.
I saw the quilt. I did not like
Okay.
it. I did not like the donut shape, like pattern. I didn't like it.
Okay, the quilt looks like something like one of our grandmas had growing up. But, not knocking it. I have some grandma blankets. Blankets that are grandma made.
Yeah.
Wow. What if grandma was here and heard you talk shit like that?
I mean, I have the quilts in the closet. I don't use them, though.
Okay, not gonna lie, I do too.
Those are heirlooms. They're not for the bed.
They're not for guests. I do want to point out Lacey has sheets.
Oh yeah. She has a bed and sheets.
She has the bed. There's no bed frame, but she has the sheets.
Bed on the floor.
Yes. So I also want to do you think Megalomedia was like, you got to take those sheets off the bed now? Do you think they had a problem with it?
What, keeping the sheets on?
Yeah, keeping the sheets on.
I don't know. They probably you can keep the sheets on, but you got to get in the shower.
Because that's the next scene we get is this poor girl in the shower.
I've heard they get paid more
I would hope so.
I've heard they get like $1,000 to do the shower scene.
That's it?
I know.
Oh,
I don't know.
These poor people. Oh my God. I made a note here in my notes. She wakes up like I do. I actually wrote most of what Lacey said. Lacey says when she wakes up, she feels like a corpse, waking up in pain, crackling in my bones, heat rash in places, stabbing pain in feet, really dull, crushing pain in lower back. Right knee has the worst pain in her life. She has diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and her body crushes itself. And she says she walks like a T-Rex.
Yeah, she said she moves like a T-Rex. I'm like, we're back.
We're back. I want to point out that when she lists all those illnesses, it just reminds me of the guy in SpongeBob who has like the paper thin skin and the glass bones, and his heart attacks put me to sleep. I'm not making fun of her, I swear. But that's just what it sounded like when she listed them all. Oh, God. So immediate dive into the shower scene. I mean, it was fine.
She was quick. She was fast. She's like, I'm not doing this. I'm going to get out of here just lightning fast.
Good for her, though.
I'm like, yeah, go get that $1,000.
Make that coin, sis.
And get out of there in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah.
And she did it by herself, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
She mentions she has not been able to wipe herself in 7 years.
Little concerning.
Immediate concern. Who is wiping her, or is she...
Is there a tool?
A tool. Oh my God, remember one Christmas I got Dad that tool that you actually put the toilet paper in to wipe yourself?
I don't remember that.
Oh, I got it for him. I think it was on his 60th birthday, actually, not Christmas. I don't think he's ever used it,
Probably
though.
nice plate thrown out.
Oh, yikes. She says her boyfriend wipes her. Ding, 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 ding. We got a boyfriend.
Woo. And this is when we are introduced to her boyfriend of 1 month. Weird. Ricky, who helps her wipe. That's a little... I mean, I've been in a relationship for almost 9 years, and I would never... Unless I was... I mean, I don't know. I've never been in her situation, so I can't...
I've never been in that
judge.
situation, but honestly, no. I mean... If I was in a place, I would ask my husband to wipe me. Yeah. We've also been together 15 years.
A month, though? That's...
A month?
You know what? She's bold. I got to give her that.
Yeah. She knows what she wants, and she's after it. Good for her, though.
Yeah, good for her.
I mean, she met her boyfriend, Ricky, a month ago on a dating site, which is, like, so quick. She says she needs his help every day, and she enjoys his company every day. Thank God. I mean, I would hope so. They should hopefully still be in that lovey-dovey stage.
Yeah, it's been a month.
A whole month.
It's just like a love bombing situation.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I also immediately get the vibe that he's her helper, and she's just excited to have a helper in the house. Yeah. Wait a second. She said... She hasn't been able to wipe herself in 7 years, and that Ricky does it for her. If Ricky came into the picture a month ago, who was wiping her butt before Ricky?
I don't know. Probably nobody. I don't know. Can't make assumptions. Either no one or maybe like a tool. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea.
Oh, God. I got... maybe there was another Ricky before Ricky.
Maybe. Or a helper. I don't know.
Oh, God. Ugh.
But yeah, and then we get to her living room area, and something I noticed I didn't like, she had all her trash cans full.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, my trash can is full, but it has a lid.
She had only all these open air trash cans stuffed to the brim.
Damn.
I was like, take out your trash. At least Ricky could take them out.
Yeah, why isn't Ricky taking out the trash? Ricky's got so much on his plate, though. He just dove into a 40-hour work week.
Yeah.
Maybe more. Oh, I also noticed, you noticed the trash. I noticed the sheets on the windows.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. There were a lot of sheets in that apartment. I'm very surprised. Megalomedia was like, oh, you can keep all the sheets. Yeah. It's fine. The sheets on the windows, even better. But I'm still surprised they let her keep the sheets on the bed and didn't just like make her rip them off.
Like, you can keep the sheets on the bed, but that bed's got to stay on the floor. We can't have
no bed frame here.
No bed frame.
I do want to point out Ricky, his outfit.
Oh yeah,
he's got like the dad jorts. Like a dad, was he wearing a polo or a t-shirt?
I think it was a polo and a t-shirt
and the sunglasses.
Yeah, those are pretty bad. Oh no, the tennis shoes with the white socks pulled up.
Oh my God.
Do we know Ricky's age?
I don't think we do.
It's got to be close to her age, right?
It's
36.
gotta be. I mean, oh my God, 36. I'm 33.
Yeah, and I'm like, and you dress like that? Sorry, but
Like, I'm no fashion icon, but Jesus,
I know,
someone help Ricky. Oh my God.
Let's bring him a decade down. Let's
Good
de-age
Lord.
him.
You know who he looks like? Creepy T.
We gotta do a little. Okay, yeah. I get the vibes. I definitely do.
Oh my God, yeah. Ricky looks like this guy I knew, who was just very creepy vibes. I just immediately get the ick when I see Ricky, just because he looks like that guy.
And the way he dresses, I don't know. Then again, I think I don't know.
Poor Ricky.
Yeah.
He just needs a little bit of help in the closet. Ricky, though, he walks in. He says that Lacey is a snuggle bear type of person and that wiping doesn't bother him. And then he immediately starts cooking.
Oh, yeah, immediately.
Immediately.
He makes himself right at home.
Right at home after a month. I mean, that's really sweet that, he calls her a snuggle bear type of person. The wiping doesn't bother him. But did you also notice he pours half a bottle of oil in the pan when he's cooking for her?
Ooh.
Like, that was definitely half a bottle.
I noticed all the butter she put on the food. That was a lot.
Oh, my God. Oh, she says that food pleasures her. It's the greatest love in life is food. And then she says to Ricky, make sure you put butter in the skillet for bacon.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
That's too much. It's too heavy.
It just looked so heavy. I couldn't believe it. And the pancakes she was eating,
they were so big. I don't know. It's too much.
That was way too much.
They just looked weighed down and heavy.
Heavy. Those were thick pancakes. Like, I love a good pancake, but those were thick and greasy.
And then all the butter.
So next I have up Lacey's growing up story. We get her whole backstory here in the scene where she's eating with Ricky. Oh my gosh, her story is so sad. It's so sad. So she grew up the youngest of 3 kids. She has an older sister and a brother. Her brother was the favorite.
Yikes.
And then her sister, she says that her sister was skinny and popular. Ooh. Already a bad dynamic.
I know. And then she's like, to top it all off, she was an IUD baby.
Oh my God.
Ew.
I can't believe her mom told her that.
Right. Why would you say that?
Why would you say that? The crazy thing is how her mom found out she was pregnant. The mom said she was, her mother's name is Eve. And Eve says, I was getting emotional writing Christmas cards. And that's when I knew I must be pregnant. I'm sorry.
What a weird way. Like, I guess I'm crying over this baby Jesus cards. I must be pregnant.
What on earth? Oh my God. But then she tells Lacey that she was an IUD baby and an accident. And I'm like, why would you tell her that?
I don't know. She shouldn't have said anything. This is, I mean, then again, 80s. I don't know. It's a different time.
What? I don't know, man. That's just so fucked up. Why would you say that to a child? God. So Lacey says by age 6 or 7, she was 120 pounds.
That's bad.
It's
a lot.
That's alarming. That's really, really crazy. Her mom, Eve, says that she tried to limit her food, but she says that Lacey was too headstrong. And I'm like, you're the parent here.
Do something. You're the adult in the situation.
She's the adult in the situation. And it's like, oh, my 6-year-old's too strong. I mean, I get, kids are kids. Like, I work with kids. I work with, children 0 to 18. Like, it's hard. But, like, my God.
It's her kid. It's not like another kid. It's her daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Ugh. Like, I know kids don't want to eat broccoli. They don't want to eat healthy shit. They just want to eat, like, dinosaur chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. Hot dog, please.
But she bought everything. She brings it in the house.
Right. You couldn't help out.
Right.
Oh, my gosh. So we get into Lacey's, deeper into her backstory. So Lacey explains what happened to her. And it's really traumatic. Trigger warning, sexual abuse. She says the summer before 3rd grade, she was hanging out with a friend in her class. she went over to this kid's house, and then the child dragged her to the basement for the older brother of this child to rape her.
Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
That is horrific.
Right?
And she said the summer before 3rd grade, so she was like 7, 8.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh.
It's horrible.
Horrible. What's even, to make it even worse, she didn't tell anyone until college. And then when where am I in my
Yeah,
notes?
her dad, she said her dad believed her, but her mom didn't.
Yes. Which is so fucked up. I work with kids in child abuse, and the worst thing ever is when parents don't believe the kid.
Yeah. Like,
It's
how traumatic.
How, like, I understand there's false accusations out there, but like, as a parent, your job is to nurture and protect your child, even if she is in college and is saying, hey, this happened to me in 3rd grade.
To just dismiss it. Like, why would she say that?
Why would she say, Eve, you say a lot of shitty things.
That's why she's not really in the episode.
Exactly. This is
like
the first and last we see of Eve, thank God. So Lacey then goes on to say she moved out of her parents' house to the college dorms. Her binge eating went to a new level. She says she ate her way through college. After college, she was 500 pounds.
Yeah, and then she is done college, and she said at 26 she found feederism, where girls make money from getting men to get them food and eat it on camera, which, I mean, get that coin, but I don't know.
At what cost?
I know, at what cost?
At what cost? Oh my gosh. She said she was in 3 feeder relationships with men, but she hasn't done it in a long time.
Okay, so probably like 10 years, because that was when she was like in her early 20s.
Yeah,
She's
God, I hope
now.
so. She says that Ricky is not like those other guys. He's not like other girls.
Yeah, she says that, and then the next scene is literally him making that nasty tomato mayo sandwich. It was like 2 of them.
Oh my God.
It was bread, tomato, mayonnaise, bread, tomato, mayonnaise, bread. 2 of them.
I think that was just 2 sandwiches stacked on top of each other. But those tomato slices were so
huge,
thick.
Yeah, I was like, what is this giant
tomato slices? That also, I don't know.
The white
that
bread
just looked gross.
It did.
I don't get me wrong. I like a tomato slice, but just like bread, mayo, and tomato.
I don't know. It doesn't sound good.
No, ew. Like, if you're gonna eat something good.
I know. At least get some like nicer bread. Maybe like an olive oil, a little bit of olive oil. You know, some balsamic.
Ooh.
Not just like mayonnaise.
A thinner tomato slice. Oh my God, with some mozzarella.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be good.
A little bit of spinach.
Yeah.
Oh my God. At that point, just make a bruschetta.
Yeah.
Or as Mom would always say, a bruschetta. She's not that Italian.
No.
She just tries to be. It's really obnoxious. The best part, though, is after these sandwiches, she says, these sandwiches are so finger-sucking good. She's saying it as she's sucking on her fingers.
Yeah, I'm triggered. I don't know. Anytime people just lick their fingers, and then it's like, you got to immediately wash your hands. I think there's nothing grosser than people that lick their fingers and just go out in the world and don't wash their hands.
Oh, God. I mean, I don't think Lacey's going out in the world.
Yeah, true. But
the way I think she's very immature. The way she talked about how food is a greater pleasure button than sex, and now she's talking about these sandwiches being so finger-sucking good.
Gross.
Ugh. Lacey does go on to say that this is the first time she feels loved by a boy after 1 month.
Yeah, that's some love bombing there.
Hardcore love bombing. I want to know what they have in common. What did they do for fun?
It's only been a month. How much fun could you... There's only 4 weekends in a month. What fun could you have had?
Well, he's coming over every day to wipe her.
Is that the fun? Is that the fun they're at? Just kidding.
God, I don't know. All right, so her and Ricky are going to go grocery shopping. Ricky does not drive, so he calls in... What?
Neither does she. They both don't drive.
Yeah, they both don't drive. And so we meet the MVP of the episode. My personal MVP of the episode. I don't know about yours. Mm-hmm. We meet Ricky's sister, Sharon.
Older sister, Sharon. She's pretty wild, but she says it like it is. I don't blame her, honestly.
Sharon, I mean, she looks like her name. I hate to be rude, but like, You know, like
She's got the eyebrow piercing, but it's not like the loop. It's the two ball.
it's the two
ball
the
ends.
bar.
It's the bar. And she's got a little devil tattoo. So that's, you can imagine what, she looks like.
Were her eyebrows really thin?
They were very thin and very, not even cousins. They were neighbors 2 streets down. They were not sisters. Those eyebrows, I mean, yeah.
Oh, Sharon. So Sharon takes them to the grocery store. Lacey says her favorite thing about grocery shopping is that she gets to push herself around the pain to be around all the food. Ugh.
I mean, I do like to walk around the grocery store. I don't like being rushed. I like to walk around. I don't like to just run in and grab one thing and leave.
Oh, God. Like, what else is there?
I don't know. I like to look. I like to get a little sweet treat or a fun drink.
I can't be in the grocery store too long. I can't stand people. I can't.
Wegmans.
Oh, you're shopping Wegmans. That's more upscale. I'm going to like Giant.
Yeah, I do Giant too. I get
Safeway.
My fight or flight response. If there's like a Saturday night or Sunday morning, people are wild. What were we talking about? Where were we?
Grocery shopping.
Oh yeah, the grocery shopping.
So they're grocery shopping. She grabs 3 packages of bacon. She's asking for a chocolate fudge cake, ice cream, and then Ricky says, "Whoa, girl." All she's buying is chocolates and desserts.
But she talks about wanting to get healthier.
Yeah.
She has Ricky now, and she wants her life to be better.
Yeah. She says she feels like she's dying and her heart and her lungs hurt. Then Ricky says that he's used to weight problems because he also has some weight problems. So hopefully he should understand like what Lacey's going through to some point, but he should also hopefully be trying to help her or push her into actually wanting to eat better instead of getting 3 packages of bacon and a chocolate fudge cake.
Yeah, or like just get like the little ice cream instead of getting both ice cream and fudge cake. Get like a small like pint of like Halo. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Or like the
you don't
Yasso.
need a full chocolate fudge cake. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'm really craving a cake, but now at grocery stores they're selling cake by like a slice.
Yeah, I'll do like a slice, or I'll get like a pack of like the 2 cookies.
Yeah, you don't need a full chocolate fudge cake.
No.
Like, that is insane.
And it's probably so expensive.
Oh my God, so expensive. And Lacey doesn't work. I assume she gets her money from the state.
I think so.
Or disability something. At least I hope. So they finish grocery shopping. Sharon was waiting in the parking lot the whole time for them. God.
She got games on her phone.
Hope we got any games. I mean, I would hate to. I just hate to be that person that like drives people around, and then you have to wait for them. Nightmare. Also, did you notice Lacey's shoes?
Oh, I didn't notice her shoes.
Oh my God, they were like black shoes, but they were like not fully around the top of her foot.
Like a slip on?
Kind of like
a
a slip
clog?
on. A slog?
A clog?
Oh, a clog? Kind of. I don't know how to describe them, but they were ugly as hell.
Oh, another
Sorry,
thing I
girl.
noticed. I hate Ricky's arm brace. It's so loose. I'm like, is this necessary? It's not even strapped in.
Why does he have that?
And the leg brace too.
Oh my God, I forgot about the leg brace. He did have a leg brace.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
what's going on, Ricky?
I don't know.
Oh my.
It wasn't explained. We don't know.
No, it was not
plot
explained. Plot hole there. So they go right home and then she eats some more snacks. Lacey is packing and she's going to go try and see Dr. Now in Houston. She makes sure to tell Ricky, though, to don't forget to pack the sodas and the junk foods. I'm like, oh,
so
Lacey.
is this when we get into our first month, technically?
Yeah, I think this is the first month.
We get our little title card.
Yeah. I noticed the mattress still has the sheets on it. Ricky is going. Honestly, I think that's really supportive of him to go with her after 1 month of dating. And then they're splitting the travel within 2 days, which is pretty smart.
Yeah, and that's 2 days, honestly, from Washington to Texas. Even I would be like, I probably wouldn't make it in 2 days, but like...
Yeah, that's
a long drive.
That is a long drive.
Because it's 2,000 miles. That's like The whole U.S. is what, 3,000?
3,000 miles.
God,
That's almost, yeah.
That's a lot.
I mean, that's from the top of the country to the bottom of the country.
Yeah.
From the top to the bottom. So I don't know if they'll make it in 2 days. We'll have to see and find out. Ricky's sister Sharon is driving them. I want to know what Sharon does for work.
I don't know. That's a long time to take off for someone else.
I know.
If you ask me to use my vacation to drive you to Texas, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm not doing
hell
it.
no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sharon, though, does give off vibes of a Walmart cashier.
Not even a cashier. She is the self-checkout wrangler. She runs the self-checkout like the Navy. She is the commander-in-chief of the self-checkouts.
She'll call you out if you try and ring up those AirPods as a fucking pack of gum. She's got ring you out.
She's got 27 keys on a carabiner on her waist.
Yes. Oh my
God. A Tweety Bird mask.
Oh, a Tweety Bird face mask. Absolutely. You know what? I would be shocked if Sharon does not have Cookie Monster pajama pants.
Oh, she definitely does. She's got OG Cookie Monster from like 2002.
She is the OG girl from like 2003 with the Cookie Monster pajama pants. She probably smoked menthols in high school. She had her pack on her. Oh, she's the type of girl that puts the pack in her bra.
Yes, she does.
Angela from 90 Days. That's her. She puts it in her bra.
They're twin flames, her and Angela.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. They gotta meet.
They gotta meet. I was just about to say, where's Angela's from Georgia.
Yeah, that's
dang. I was like, oh,
gross.
is she Angela's daughter or something? But yeah, somehow Sharon got off her shift at Walmart and she is able to drive Ricky and his girlfriend of 1 month down to Texas. Sharon does say that she couldn't let Ricky go to Texas by himself and she needs to go to make sure he's safe. Lacey asks Sharon how she was. Sharon responds, laying low.
I wonder what's that about.
Maybe she got into a fight with another cashier at Walmart. Who knows?
South.
We find out Ricky is epileptic. He has seizures and he stops breathing.
Oh, so that's why he can't drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that all starting to come together and why Sharon wants to go with them and to make sure Ricky is safe.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Oh, I don't blame her.
This is a woman he's known for a month.
Yeah.
Like, I would go. I mean, yeah, I guess I would go. Like, that's weird.
Oh, God.
They are adults, but.
We have a brother.
Yeah.
I can't picture him talking to a girl. But if he were to talk to a girl and date 1 month in and would have to drive across the country.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
I would be putting a tracker in the car.
My God. Get one of those air tags. Yeah. Put that in there. Yeah, so Sharon's joining them. Sharon says that Ricky is sheltered and that he doesn't know much about the outside world. Sharon says she has to step in with his girlfriends and put them through the ringer so that he doesn't get used.
Girlfriend, S, plural.
Yes, yes. Who are these girlfriends?
I
And
don't
also
know.
get used like for money or for free labor?
I think it's labor. There's no money.
Damn.
Those shoes scream no money. I'm sorry, that was mean, but it's fine.
Oh, poor
Everybody
Ricky.
owns a new pair of New Balances.
Oh my gosh. In this scene, as they're packing the car, I noticed that Lacey has a fitness keychain on her ring of keys.
Oh. Like Planet Fitness?
I don't know if it was Planet Fitness or Gold's Gym. I was trying to figure out what logo it was.
I didn't even notice that. I just kept getting annoyed about how much Ricky says babe and baby. I'm like, you've known this woman a month.
Oh
Relax.
my God.
Relax.
Oh my God. I could not believe that. That drives me nuts. It was like that episode of The Office. Babe. A dinner party?
Oh, ew, yeah.
When Michael and Jan.
Like
babe. Babe.
So annoying.
God, so irritating. So they're on their way. 30 minutes in, Lacey's asking to stop for tacos, burgers, or fries.
And corn
Ricky
dogs.
is so damn supportive. He says, of course, girl.
Of course, girl.
Of course, girl. Oh, we get a really good shot here of Sharon's little devil back tattoo.
I love we both wrote notes about that.
Did we really?
Yes.
Oh my God. Little devil. She's a little devil.
Little devil.
I also noticed on the back of Sharon's car in big letters, it says Bellegarde.
Yeah, what is that about?
What is
I
that?
don't know. Is that her military rank at the Walmart cashier? She's level Belgrade.
Hell
Belgrade?
yeah, she's level Belgard.
Belgard.
I do want to take a minute here to discuss driving through Washington. Where is Kennewick compared to Forks?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. We could look it up, but I'm lazy.
Because, like, while they're driving, there's, like, scenes where you're looking out the window of the car, and it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, Forks vibes.
Yeah, Forks vibes.
Where's Edward? Where is he? Okay, Lacey, do we think she is Team Jacob or Team Edward?
Ooh, I'm going to say Team Edward.
Yeah. I think she did have a Team Jacob phase for a little bit, but then she went back to Edward.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was Edward OG and then moved to Jacob, and now she's Edward again.
I can see that.
Yeah.
She gives me, like, that she wants, like, that all-encompassing attention that Edward gives.
Yes.
I get the vibe.
Yes. And then I think she likes the wolf pack part of Team Jacob.
She loves the pack.
I just love a good pack. Lacey also does seem like the type of person to, like, have one of those posters with, like, a wolf howling at the moon.
Yeah. She had the animal striped print shirt.
Oh.
But it was like cheetah, leopard, zebra, purple. So she loves a good animal pack.
Ooh. I love that for her.
All right. So we're on the road. I know by day 3 is the day. Like, they should have given themselves a buffer.
They really should have.
Houston. They gave themselves 2 days. And day 3 was the appointment.
Oh, my God. So can we also discuss I think this is day 2, though. They were leaving a hotel.
Oh, yeah.
And then Lacey was complaining of her leg pain, and they weren't even halfway there. During that, Lacey starts talking about the breakfast at the hotel and that she had zebra cakes and cheese puffs.
Oh, that would make me nauseous in the morning.
Yes, on a road trip.
And you're about to get in a car.
Oh.
I'll get car sick. That's
oh.
Also, why did they bring an entire, like, cart full of stuff into the hotel for one night? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what is all that?
Why'd
you take it out of the car?
Why would you take it out of the car?
I think it was, like, her oxygen.
Oh.
I'm like, okay, you're bringing your oxygen and maybe, like, one suitcase, but it was, like, a corral of
Not
bags.
even a suitcase. Just pack some PJs.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Comfy clothes. I don't know. Toothbrush, meds, whatever. Oh, my gosh. So Sharon already starts telling Lacey to lose weight and to start working on it.
Yeah.
As Sharon is kind of saying this to Lacey, Lacey pulls out a whole thing of Chips Ahoy cookies.
Yeah.
You know,
the soft ones.
Oh, I noticed that.
Pack. Yeah.
The red pack.
I'm like, Lacey's got taste.
She does got taste, girl. I mean, you know, they can blur that Chips Ahoy logo all they want, but I know what that is. we know what that is.
Yeah.
Sharon isn't taking anyone's shit. She already says that Lacey isn't doing anything to lose the weight or even start. But then she says it's to the camera. But then to Lacey's face, she says she's going to make, like, Team Lacey shirts for them to wear. And I'm like, oh, that's really nice.
We love a supportive queen.
We love a supportive queen. Go Sharon. On day 3, they're leaving another hotel.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
But they are only in Utah, and they still have 19 hours to get to Houston. But the appointment is that day.
That's insane. So it's day 3. Oh, my God. They have 19 more hours to go. That is such a long car ride. Doctor now, of course, agreed to move the appointment. I am shocked. I mean, they're already on the way. What's he going to say? No?
Yeah, they're still going to probably show up.
Oh, you know, I work at a clinic and people say they're going to be late. And I'm like, oh, they're already on the way. We have to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God damn.
They said they were late because they kept stopping to get her food.
Oh, my God. At one point, Lacey does say she's not as hungry as yesterday. And I'm like, girl, what the hell? What do you mean not as hungry? I see all the snacks in there. Apparently, 5 hours from that scene, they're still in Utah. And did you catch Ricky spitting random facts?
Yeah, I wrote
natives?
that. We got a history lesson about the Pueblo.
Yes!
And I'm like, why are we including this?
Why? You know, Ricky's just educating us. It's beautiful. My favorite, though, is after Ricky starts giving the history lesson, Sharon interrupts him and then goes, can I ask y'all something? Oh, my God. I love it when anyone with an accent like that starts like saying, "Can I ask y'all something?" I wrote this down because I was laughing so fucking hard. She says, "How the fuck you know you love each other, but you haven't been dating a month?"
I don't blame her.
We're
all asking that. And they were like, "What do you have in common? Like, what is it?
What do you have in common? What do you like about each other?" Ricky says he can't explain it, but he feels like he's known her for so long.
I don't know what's called. I don't know about that.
Cop out.
Didn't they bring up anime and Dragon Ball Z?
Please.
They brought it up.
Please, Jesus Christ. Lacey says that he likes Dragon Ball Z and she likes anime. I'm literally ripping the skin off of my face.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh my God. Okay. Disclaimer here. I like anime. I don't want anyone to know though, so I didn't say that. But this is so cringe. Also, like, girl, everyone at this point, like,
yeah,
it's 2021 here, but like everyone's watched anime at some point.
Everyone's got Netflix.
Everyone's got Netflix. Everyone's seen Dragon Ball Z. Everyone's seen Attack on Titan. Like, girl,
you're not special.
You're not fucking special. Jesus Christ. This isn't 2003.
Where you have to work. You have to stay up till midnight to watch Inuyasha, and the episodes are never in order.
Never. Ever. Oh my gosh.
I don't want to hear it.
And no one would know what the hell you're talking about. God. But to say that's the only thing they have in common, I was like, are you kidding me? Sharon then goes on to say they can't know what love is, but Ricky says they have a connection. Lacey says every day they work on their love. How do you work on your love?
It's acts of service. This is an acts of service relationship.
Wow. That's incredible. I didn't even think about that. That's amazing.
But Sharon did say he's very gullible. I mean, he definitely is.
Yeah. She was like, Ricky's ignorant and gullible.
Ooh.
I love that. Sharon wants them to be aware of the fact that they don't know each other, which is so real. Like, and I love Sharon for bringing this up because this does seem like it's a potentially very toxic relationship.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, already Lacey's kind of using Ricky, like, to wipe her butt and to take care of her after 1 month.
Yeah, I don't know what she put in his drink. I don't know. I don't know if she's given something good. I have no clue. But 1 month, I don't know, dude.
So Sharon says all this, and then Lacey just says, "Thanks, Sharon, for hanging and helping."
This woman is driving them cross country, giving up time, mileage on her car.
Yeah, she's probably using PTO at the Walmart.
Yeah. Wild.
Then we get one of my favorite scenes ever. 20 minutes after this, Lacey says she needs to stop to get some things. And then, Lacey says she's starting to feel sick. She's got to do number 2. They park somewhere. Immediately. Oh, I need new pants.
Immediately. God.
Lots of bleeps.
Ooh.
Oof. Sharon is just laughing in the driver's seat.
She just rips a cig. She's like, get her some pants.
Get her some pants. I mean, we've all, I'm sure, been there when we pooped our pants. Or, thought it was a fart, and it wasn't. It was a little more. But honestly, like, they could have done without, like, explaining all this, because then Ricky fucking says to the camera, she pooped herself. She was making a fart, and it was more than a fart.
It's like, Ricky, we picked up on that. We know. You don't gotta say it.
You could have kept that to yourself, Ricky. Why are you fucking
telling us?
Putting Lacey on blast.
Right?
If my husband ever fucking did that to me, I'd be fuming. But Ricky is so understanding. He keeps saying, it happens.
Yeah, he's whatever.
Which is so nice. And then Ricky asks Sharon, did you pick this up? Where he was like, do you think she's eating too much fast food?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, that's all she's been doing the whole trip. Like, no wonder. Like, I would feel sick, too. If that's zebra cakes.
Oh, my God.
Cheese puffs. Corn dogs. Oh. I'd be throwing up.
Oh,
my God.
All those Chips Ahoy cookies.
And she's in the back seat of the car. I would vomit.
Lacey did vomit, actually. Ricky tells her body needs something healthy.
You gotta eat something, like, to settle your stomach, at least.
My God. It's like, you know how dogs eat grass? Lacey needs a little bit of spinach.
She needs a little grass.
She needs a little grass. Actually, a little bit of,
Oh, yeah.
Puff, pass might help her, too. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that usually just helps with nausea. All right, so we get to Houston, finally. And did you see the shirt she was wearing? I hate it.
I did not notice it.
The spliced, I don't know how to explain it. It's the shirts where the dye is missed on certain areas, so it's like the white stripes.
The white, yes.
Yeah. She had one of those. I'm like, this is 2021.
Wow, she was really bringing it back. That's like very 2011.
I think so.
2009. 2011. I
was like, you hung on to that?
Ooh. You know, I will say though, unfortunately for larger women, fashion is just not.
It's behind.
It's very behind.
Yes.
Unfortunately. Now we're in 2024 and fashion for larger people is getting better, but it's so expensive.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculously expensive. Oh, God. So they're at the appointment. They finally made it to Dr. Now's office. Is Sharon going to hang out in the car?
She hung out in the car. Why would she go in? She's like, I don't need to do that. She's going to rip some more cigs.
I don't know. I feel like Sharon is like the adult. And these are the two kids.
Yes.
And I feel like the adult needs to go into the appointment with the two kids. Because I don't know if the two kids are going to retain anything Dr. Now says.
I don't think so.
Oh, God. So they get to Dr. Now's office after 5 whole days on the road.
That's a week.
Sharon has used all of her PTO.
Yeah, especially Walmart, maybe 5 days.
Does Walmart even give PTO?
I don't know. Somebody
either.
that works at Walmart, can you write in the Facebook group if you guys get PTO?
Yeah, I'm very curious. Especially if like you're part-time or something. Oh my God. So the first thing I noticed going into Dr. Now's office is that the waiting room is completely empty. So I was like, what time of day is this? The older woman assistant is there.
Yeah.
What happened to the other girl?
I don't know. I haven't seen her.
I haven't seen her in so long. What's her name?
I don't remember. She was sassy, though.
She was sassy. Yeah. I mean, the older woman is nice, but I kind of miss the sassiness of the other assistant.
Yeah.
And it is weigh-in time.
So we get our first weigh-in of the episode.
Lacey hopes she is not over 600.
I mean, she gets her wish. She is, drum roll, 593.2 pounds. Yeah. Well, she's not 600.
She's not 600, but
it's not great.
Yeah, it's not great. Lacey says it was hard to see that number, but she's glad it wasn't 600. I mean, 7 pounds away, but
manifested.
Lacey and Ricky kiss in the office.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah. As soon as they sit down.
Oh,
yeah.
You're in a doctor's
it's very
office.
Sensual.
Have some respect. People get bad news in there.
Oh, Jesus. And then, of course, we get our boy, Dr. Now comes on in, and he says, hello, how y'all doing? Why is Lacey's hair wet here?
It was wet?
Well, it looked wet.
Grease? They've 5 days in the car. I mean...
Well, they've been going to hotels every night.
Are they showering in the hotel?
Oh, God, I don't know.
I mean, I would probably skip one or like one day.
Oh, for sure.
But not all 5.
Or at least do something with your hair. Dry
shampoo, yeah.
Sharon doesn't have dry shampoo in her bra?
No.
she doesn't have like a little bottle she could pull out.
She gets
one of the Walmart travel size ones.
She gets discounts too at the Walmart.
I feel like Sharon would also get 5 finger discounts as well.
She sees people steal and she's like, I can't do anything. I do it too. Why she has like a really reputable job.
Oh my God, I know.
She's like, she works the checkout counters at the Walmart.
Watch, she's like, I don't know, a veterinarian or something.
The dental. She works at the dentist office.
Oh my God. No. Sharon works at Walmart.
She's a lawyer. She's a paralegal.
Oh God. So Dr. Now is shocked that it took them 5 days to get down there. And Dr. Now immediately does the math and he's like, it's going to take you 5 days to get back. He has no hope in them.
He's like, cut it. This episode's done. He drops the accent. Yeah. And he goes to, what are they called?
Megalomedia.
Megalomedia. Yeah. No, just cut it. We're not doing this.
So Dr. Now immediately discusses her eating habit. Way too many carbohydrates.
Yeah. And then she's also, she says she's on 30 meds a day, and she gave a laundry list of her issues.
Yes. Back to the paper thin skin and the glass bones guy from SpongeBob.
And he's like, he sees right through all that, and he's like, okay, we're going to give you 2 months.
2 months
to lose the 50 pounds.
50 pounds.
And at least he was nice. He was like, you can go see the doctor in Washington. 'Cause
Yes.
It's going to take you 10 days round trip to get back here.
He has no faith in them making
Yeah.
this trip in less than 10 days.
Mm-mm.
I did want to know that. I love how Dr. Now immediately says to her, why didn't you do something about this? And then he asks her what her goal is. And she says to lose weight, live a happier lifestyle, grow in my relationship with Ricky, have a life instead of being at home. And so Dr. Now cuts her off and says, okay, you want a productive life.
Oh, wow.
He's not playing here.
Okay, so I think he even says he said he can tell she doesn't take the responsibility, and he doesn't think she will put in all the work to do it. I mean, I don't.
Ugh. Yeah. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
I know. He can really read people so well.
And he gave her the book, his famous book.
Oh, his famous book.
Mm-hmm.
The Scale Doesn't Lie, People Do.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, the Megalomedia blurred the book cover.
I wonder why.
And I'm
It's
like,
his
why?
Show.
We know who it is.
Yeah, we know the book.
Like, what the hell? I love that Dr. Now also put a bookmark to highlight the exercises. I did pause at one point, and I noticed one of the exercises just looked like moving the head side to side. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
I'm doing it right now.
Oh yeah. I mean, if
It
you
actually
have
feels nice.
if you have such limited movement, honestly, it's small things like that.
Oh, 100%.
Are exercise, like,
yeah.
especially if you're bedbound.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure. And at least like moving your muscles
Yeah.
or like stretching your muscles too definitely helps with
Mhm.
mobility, even if you are bedbound. Honestly, I do think though Sharon should have been in there because I think all of it went in one ear and out the other
Oh.
for Lacey and
Mhm.
Ricky. I think they really honed in on Dr. Now saying when you're approved for surgery,
Yeah.
after you lose the weight, you can move down here. I think all they heard was move down here.
And that's all they focused on.
That's all they focus
Yeah.
on. That's why Sharon should have been in there. She would have wrangled them up.
Yeah. So
Ugh.
they pretty much just get back in the car, and I'm like, oh, we're done.
We're done.
We're driving back to.
Driving back.
It's like, you don't want to stay in the city for a day.
I know.
Go to Austin.
Like, I don't know. Check it out.
Yeah, they're like, no, right back to. She's got to get back to her shift at Walmart.
Damn. You're so right. Lacey talks about how she's optimistic to move down there. And I'm like, girl, you're supposed to wait until you meet your freaking goal.
Yeah.
She goes on to say she knows it's going to be hard. We saw your pancakes, girl. It's going to be very difficult. I wanted to know how long the appointment was because it looked like it was dark outside.
Oh, I don't
Or
know.
am I mistaking that for something else?
I don't know. It might have been like a good hour or two. He
Oh.
probably goes into a lot more detail.
I would hope so. Can you imagine driving
5
all
days.
that way, 5 days, to have like a quick hour appointment?
No.
And then just to immediately hop in the car, drive back?
Absolutely not. That's a
I
telehealth.
hope they did some sightseeing or something down there.
I don't think they did. I don't think they cared.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
I'm just honestly though, like, to make this easier, why can't they just do virtual appointments like
Right?
this?
Just do a telehealth.
I just don't get it.
And this was during COVID. This was height of COVID.
Yeah. And for them to drive 5 days down there, like Dr. Now knows how his patients are. Like, he couldn't do a virtual and then like maybe schedule them to meet with a doctor closer nearby
For the weigh-in.
or a hospital that has like a scale or something. I don't understand why he just doesn't do virtual.
I don't know. I have no clue. But
Anyway, we are now in month 2 and month 2 of their relationship as well. Or
Yes.
would this be month 3 of their relationship?
I feel like it's 1.5.
Okay.
Month 1.5 maybe.
Okay. Ricky asks Lacey if she's ready for an adventure in the park. And I'm like, oh, they're going to go to the park. That's so cute. They actually went for a walk around the building.
Oh yeah, that was. There's a little bebopping around the parking lot.
Be bopping around town, I guess. I did see Dr. Now's book was like right there in the kitchen.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's promising. Lacey says she's still eating some carbs and then a bomb is dropped.
They're engaged.
Engaged after a month and a half. They are betrothed. To each other. They are twin flames.
And the wedding is on.
The wedding is on. This is going to be my royal wedding.
The royal wedding.
The royal wedding. I'm just shocked. This happened so fast. Apparently he surprised her with a ring.
But they've been looking at rings together.
I'm confused about the story. She says that he surprised her with a ring and she surprised him with a ring after they had been talking about getting married. But then she goes on to say that they were at the store in the mall.
I think because he proposed at the mall. So
The mall?
I'm pretty sure they went to the mall, looked at the rings, picked them out, and then he proposed like a minute outside the store. I think that's what they did.
Huh. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
And she surprised him with a ring? Like,
That's
did
weird.
they just both pick out rings together and she said she surprised him? Like,
I don't know. I have no
need
clue.
the deets.
I wasn't there.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, and they take that little tiny walk around the block explaining it.
Honestly, I'm sorry, but anyone who gets proposed to in a mall, sorry if you've been proposed to in a mall, but yikes. Just yikes.
Yeah.
The good thing is Lacey does say that all her friends like Ricky and her parents like Ricky, which brings me back to where are her parents?
I mean, she is an adult. She's 36, but also, I don't know, like, wouldn't you feel some kind of way? Like,
I know.
You gotta, like, maybe step in. I don't know.
I remember in the beginning of the episode, she had said, like, her dad had anger issues and she wasn't very close with him. But then when she disclosed about her abuse, he was supportive of her, whereas the mom wasn't.
Yeah.
So I don't know what is going on with that relationship. We never see or hear from her dad. Her mom was only in a little snippet in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what.
I just don't think they're involved.
Yeah.
I don't think they care to be.
Like in the show? Maybe?
I don't
I
know.
would hope so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, what about her brother and sister? Where are they?
Nowhere to be found.
God. I'm just like, God, where's this family?
Yeah, we need to know where they are.
So the next scene, they're cooking dinner. I would love to know what Ricky is making. Lacey says every day she's reading the book.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I'm like, okay. Well, reading and actually following are two different things. It looks like Ricky was making some beef and veggies.
He was eating that burrito he made.
I know, my God. But I'll give props to Lacey, though. Like, she asked how many carbs were in the one tortilla, and then she said no tortilla, and instead she just ate, like, a regular, like...
Just the meat.
Just the meat and the veggies.
Yeah.
Like a salad.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, girl, good for
Right.
you.
Mm-hmm.
I would have ate that burrito
I
up so
know.
fast.
I would've just
oh, my
eaten it.
God. So she said she's slowly cutting out carbs and eating more lettuce and tomatoes. I hope she's not eating those thick tomato slice.
Yeah. Sandwiches.
And mayo.
Ugh.
Ugh. But I did see a lot of dressing on one of her salad plates.
It's not good.
Ugh, not good at all.
Yeah.
What else is not good is that Lacey says Sharon is bothering her.
I mean, she's calling her out. She's keeping her in line.
I know. Sharon says she's against their relationship, and that Ricky calls her the queen of drama, and that Ricky is on Lacey's side 100%. Ricky does show it, though. He does a workout with her in their living room. I thought that was nice.
Yeah.
Watching a video.
I do that too. Watch YouTube videos and follow them.
Yeah, I thought that was so nice that they were doing it together.
Very supportive.
So supportive.
So now we get to month 4. And also, we skipped month 3.
Yeah, what happened in month 3?
There was no month. So actually, this episode's now 7 months. It's technically, we see 6 months, right?
Yeah, because we never see what, they're like month 3, they just completely cut it out.
Yeah. Probably because she skipped her doctor appointment.
Oh, that's right. Ooh, spoiler. No, I'm just kidding. So month 4, Lacey is doing a video chat with Dr. Now. The angle. Did you see that angle?
Yeah. I'm like, girl, hold that iPad up.
Hold on. She had that angle, so where all you could see was from like her nose up, and then when she like tried to shift and adjust it, it was like a boomer angle.
I was like, you're 36. Hold the iPad up.
Girl, you're a millennial. You should know how to hold it up for a good angle. What the hell?
Terrible.
She skipped her follow-up with Dr. Now. I noticed her breathing in this scene was so loud.
Yeah, it was very bad.
It was very loud. It was like...
it was very labored.
It was very labored. Made me concerned for her.
And she's like, I'm sure I've lost weight. And
God. Dr. Now says, why haven't you contacted us if you're doing so well?
God, he's like, I'm not playing this. So just.
Oh my God. She tells Dr. Now that she's working on moving down to Houston.
Did you hear the way she said, that was a blatant, just copy and paste this clip of her saying that in. She didn't say that in real life. She's like, Ricky and I have been working on moving down to Houston together. It was so out of place. So out of place. I was like, okay, megala media.
Lacey says she has some issues to deal with and she needs to prepare mentally and physically to move. But then Dr. Now goes, there's no point in moving to Houston until we check your weight.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like putting the cart before the horse.
She really is. Like, she's doing way too much. It's so frustrating. Like, Dr. Now says she should have lost 100 pounds by now and she needs to check her weight.
Yeah.
Like, the level of commitment isn't about the moving. It's about following the diet and losing weight.
Yeah.
She keeps saying, like, oh, Dr. Now, why aren't you, like, impressed that I'm committed to move?
It's not
like,
about that.
It's not about that. It's about losing the weight, girl, and getting yourself to, like, a healthier place.
She's, like, so annoyed at him. And but it's like, you aren't following, you're, like, skipping your appointments. You're, like, wasting his time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And clearly in the video, even though she was at a weird angle, like, he could even tell that she has not lost any weight. She kept saying, like, oh, we're planning to move next week. What?
Yeah, like, next week.
Next week? Girl, you weigh yourself first. Also, the end of the scene, did you see she was sitting on the couch with the plate?
I wrote that down. I wrote down her...
I wrote it too.
The outfit, it's so unflattering. It was a striped top and then flowery pants. And it's like they almost said, hey, put the plate on your stomach and, like, balance it, but don't move. I feel like they were saying that as she sat there.
Oh, 100%.
Production.
I think the production, like, really paints, like, these are real people.
Yeah,
and I think that paints them in such a bad light because they choose the worst angles to film them at. Like, they purposefully, like, film from the floor up. Like, we've all seen the TikToks of people joking, like, oh, the cameraman on my 600-pound life. Like, they're on the floor filming up.
The talking head scenes where they put the camera on the ground and they make them look ridiculous. I'm like, you don't have to do that. And
jail.
Also,
right to jail.
It's ridiculous. And the whole, like, oh, you get paid extra if you shower. That's so slimy.
That's so exploitative. Like, it's so gross.
And just that scene, I felt like they were like, okay, sit there and put the plate on. It's what it felt like.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. They definitely told her, like, hey, sit here. We're going to put a plate and balance it on your stomach.
Yeah.
Like, that's so gross.
It felt very staged.
Very staged. I absolutely hated it. And there was only, like, one egg roll on the plate.
Yeah.
That was weird. So here we are at month 5. I want to know where the weigh-in is.
I don't know.
Her apartment is looking pretty messy. She says her and Ricky have been busy getting an apartment in Houston and trying to have a small wedding.
Yeah, that's so much. That's too much.
That's, girl, what? How much do you weigh?
Oh, we do find out how much she weighs.
Oh, we do. She keeps saying she's moving next week, but girl, where's the weigh-in?
Yeah.
Where's the weigh-in?
So she went to a hospital. And she now weighs 577 pounds, so she only lost 16 out of the 50 she was supposed to lose.
It's been several months since she's first met Dr. Now.
Yeah, and she said, well, I'm not eating as much pizza as I used to. And they were only...
Stop eating pizza! It's always the pizza.
We just ate pizza. So
I mean, we did just eat pizza. She says she's making baby progress. Like, girl, walking twice around the apartment complex... like, made you nauseous. Come on. She says that Ricky's family is nice to her and his mom is nice to her and relationship with Sharon is getting better, which is good, but, like, she keeps talking about moving to Houston.
Yeah, there's no reason to move to Houston yet, like, until she loses another, like, 50 pounds. Because the point of moving to Houston is to get the surgery, not just to move to Houston.
Yeah, and I don't think she's taking the weight loss part seriously. I don't think she's working out. It sounds like she's just going on small walks with Ricky, but who knows how long or how often they do this. And if she's getting nauseous from walking around the apartment, girl.
She's not following the plan at all.
She's not following the diet either if she's only lost 16 pounds by month 5.
Yeah. All right. So we get to moving day.
Yes, the sheets are still on the window.
I don't know why. Why have we not packed them?
Oh, sorry, my notes are backwards. The sheets were on the window before, and then it says 1 week later.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. So I guess she took the sheets off.
Okay, she packed them. She has her friends from church to help load up a big truck.
Oh,
That's very nice.
Renee.
Yeah, Renee and Gloria.
So nice
Yeah,
of them.
I felt bad. There was like an older woman.
Yeah.
Like, kind of busting her ass to
I
load up. I'm
know.
like, I don't know about that.
Oh, this poor woman.
Yeah.
Like, they're doing so much. So the friends from church are helping. Sharon's back.
And she calls her out.
Oh, she really does. What's crazy, though, is Lacey says, like, what she doesn't take, the church is going to donate.
Oh, I did see the Mormons, the boys, the Mormon boys,
The Mormon. You could see the boys. Got that laser focus on the boys.
the white crisp linen shirts.
Oh,
The
my
black
God.
pants.
The Mormon boys were there.
They take the stuff.
Oh, God. Lacey says she's been helping and packing all night. The area of the bed imprinted into the hardwood,
Yeah, that was wild.
especially because there wasn't a bed frame. It was just a mattress.
Yeah, I was like, are you sure
and a
about
box
that?
spring. In the
This-
hardwood.
It was
they
probably
said.
laminate. I don't think it was real hardwood.
I know. It had. Oh, yeah,
It's probably
yeah.
laminate. It's an apartment. They don't
Ugh.
put real hardwood.
It's so frustrating that she's moving. She hasn't even lost any
I
of the
know.
weight she was supposed to lose.
And it's like you're moving down there. That's not the point of moving down there.
That's not the point of the program.
Yeah.
So they're driving through Idaho with Sharon, our bestie Sharon. Then 2 hours later, Ricky gets a call. They were approved for an apartment.
So they were going to move without an apartment.
Okay, that's my thing. Why? You hadn't even gotten approved for the apartment. You already packed up. You're in Idaho.
Yeah.
I need a map of the U.S. in front of me because I don't know where Idaho is and where
It's like
correspondence with Washington.
It's next door to Washington State.
Next door?
Yeah.
Okay. Still, you're in a whole other fucking state and you didn't even get the apartment
I know.
yet?
What if you had not been approved? What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? What was their plan?
Probably a hotel.
And what if, God forbid, what if they actually did make it to Houston in 2 days instead of 5 days?
Mhm.
Where were they going to go?
I have no
Where are
idea.
they going to go?
A hotel? I have no clue. I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't know what they were thinking. Oh, my God. So they're meeting with Dr. Now on the 13th, and today is the 9th. Sharon says she's ready to drop him off and leave.
Mhm. I don't blame her.
I don't
It was
blame
the
her.
second time making that trip.
Oh, did you notice a black screen with white text?
Oh,
It's my favorite thing
Mhm.
ever. Did you clock it?
I don't know what it said.
Oh, I did.
But I was like, it's a combination of like exhaustion
Yep.
and
A combination of car trouble, physical pain, and exhaustion has caused the group to fall behind schedule and sent tempers flaring. So
Mhm.
they said it's 2 days until the appointment.
Mhm.
So if you remember, the appointment was on the 13th.
Yes.
So this means it's now the 11th. I don't know what state they're in, but they stopped to eat some fast food.
Oh yeah, the chili.
The chili. They only gave her one cracker for her chili.
That's pretty bad.
I know, like one
One
cracker?
saltine. One saltine.
What are you supposed to do with
I don't
that?
know.
Lacey is missing real chili. And of course Sharon interrupts her and is like, "What are you going to tell Dr. Now?"
Yeah, she's like, you're not taking this serious. It's like, no, she's not. She's really not.
She's not. Lacey said she already talked to Dr. Now about it, but then Sharon cuts her off and says that you're ugly and you have an ugly personality.
She's like,
Damn.
grow up. And I'm like, I don't blame her.
I don't blame her. This is so frustrating.
I know, and you're putting your life on on
Mhm.
hold to drive them across the country twice now,
Twice.
and she's not taking it seriously.
No. And that's when Sharon comes out with the eat. All you do is eat and cry, eat and cry, eat and cry. Oh my gosh. I mean, girl mood. I love to just eat and cry all
Yeah.
day, but oh my God. So they are now at the Texas-New Mexico border.
Yes.
Almost there, but still 11 hours from
Mhm.
Houston
That's crazy. So they're not going to make that appointment.
on the 13th.
Yes.
No, at this point, no. It's scheduled for the evening. Sharon keeps saying to call Dr. Now. Then Sharon asked the real question, why they missed the first appointment in
Mhm.
June.
Lacey gives the most bullshit. She's like, well, it's like, girl.
Girl.
Well,
Then she says, I
planes-
couldn't afford the plane tickets.
Like, this is COVID. The plane tickets were like $2.
Dirt cheap. And Sharon repeats that over and over again,
Yeah.
how dirt cheap plane tickets are.
Because this is COVID time. No one's flying.
Oh, Sharon is pissed.
Oh,
She
yeah.
pulls over the side of the road. So this is the second appointment that's going to be missed. Sharon says, if she lies one more time, I'm going to karate chop her.
She's like, I've
Sharon
been helping her move, get money. I'm like, get money from where?
Money. I think selling other furnitures,
Okay.
I think. Ricky's just sitting in the back seat. My favorite, though, is when Ricky finally does speak. He says, if you're lying, you got to tell me.
It's illegal for you to lie. And she's like, I'm taking my dumb brother, and what do you do for him? To Lacey.
She said, I'm taking my stupid, pathetic brother who loves your ass for whatever reason. So, also, Sharon says that they started dating in April. I would love to know what month this is.
I don't
know. This aired in December. And if it's 2021, maybe this is September?
Maybe.
April, May, June, July, August, September. Yeah.
Okay, September.
Yeah.
It's still warm out.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Lacey says she had the money for a plane ticket, but then she spent it on shopping. And I was like, I would love to know what Lacey bought.
I know. What did she buy?
So Sharon is still yelling and calling Lacey out. Sharon says she's in charge of her brother and that she has, this kind of explains a lot. She has power of attorney over her brother.
Because he has emotional epilepsy?
Yes. Which anytime he gets overly emotional, he can have a seizure. Or if his, he gets too heightened or whatever. So it's all coming together, that whole story of Sharon and Ricky. That's all coming together. Oh, gosh. Sharon...
So, this is when they're on the side of the road. They get out of the car. Ricky was like, Sharon rips another seg in the car. And they go walk off to this building. And he says, Ricky's like, I just lie sometimes to start a conversation with you. That was wild.
Me. Ricky's like, if you have to lie, make sure it won't hurt anybody. When I lie to you, it's more just to basically start a conversation. What?
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, I love you. And then they like... They
kind of make up
over something. They didn't really fight.
Yeah, it was so weird. And so Lacey goes to the bathroom. While Lacey's in the bathroom, Ricky goes back to the car and he sits in with Sharon. Sharon starts telling Ricky that Lacey hasn't lost any weight, that she's not trying, that she's lying,
she's
using him, and that Ricky's not staying in Texas.
And Sharon says Lacey came and make real tears. Robin Brown. She took that note from Robin Brown.
No
real
she
tears.
did. No real tears. So Lacey gets out of the bathroom back to the car. And Ricky immediately starts asking Lacey if she's lying to him and that he'll take his ring back if she isn't doing the program. Lacey's like, I love you, Ricky, and that she would do anything for him. And Ricky's like, I don't know what's true and what's not.
You've been there the whole time, Ricky. You're there all the time.
I know.
You know she's not doing the program.
Exactly what's happening, Ricky. Lacey is saying she doesn't want to lose Ricky, but Sharon keeps saying that Lacey's trying to fake cry. Now Ricky's saying he's done.
He did a 180. He's like, I hate that bitch.
1 minute he's saying he loves her. Yeah. Next minute she goes to the bathroom. She comes back out and he's like, I'm done.
He immediately was like, ex-fiance.
I'm so confused. So they're parked somewhere at like a gas station.
Yeah.
And Sharon is like threatening that Lacey's going to get left in Temple, Texas.
Yeah.
So we see Lacey on the phone. And first we're like, who the fuck is she calling?
The cops.
She calls the cops.
Yeah.
She calls 911. Lacey's saying she doesn't feel safe around Sharon. And then she says, my ex-fiance.
Immediately.
That quick.
That was fast.
That quick. She calls him ex-fiance. 20 minutes later, the cop comes. Sharon's explaining that she's Ricky's power of attorney and everything. And that all is making sense.
And the cops are like, so you just broke up with your boyfriend. And like, yeah.
Oh, God. Lacey tells the cops she is being abandoned and left in Pasadena with nothing. I thought this was Temple, Texas, but I don't know.
Come on, production.
Who knows?
Keep the story straight.
Ugh. So more black screen with a white text. And it says, after talking to Sharon and Ricky, the police officers decide to let them leave and help Lacey find somewhere else to go for the night.
And they're like, just get the stuff you need out of the car.
Oh, my God.
So she goes to get her like her oxygen and like a suitcase.
Oh, even before this.
Oh,
before this.
Yeah, the truck.
Before they even open it.
Oh,
before
my
they
God.
open it. Ricky and Sharon are pissed that Lacey called the cops. Ricky starts yelling out, I made a promise to God to care for you. And it's like, you weren't married.
Yeah, you're not married.
No vows.
There was no vows.
Where's this promise to God?
Was there a pastor involved? You get married?
And then Ricky goes, I even wiped your ass.
And she's like, thank you for wiping my butt. In the most monotone voice.
She said, thank you for wiping my butt. Oh my gosh. Sharon starts yelling about the U-Haul. Woman, you don't even know what the fuck you just did. And then the U-Haul opens up.
And the Cheerios spill out. Or do you think they were Honey Nut? They're probably Honey Nut.
They didn't look Honey Nut.
They looked like
they looked like the regular ones because the Honey Nut usually has like
a little gleam
glaze, a little gleam to it,
a little shine to them.
I mean, I can't see Lacey eating like the plain ones because they're bad.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Yeah, but those looked like the plain
like
ones.
Dusty. Why are they open? Why are there so many?
How did that even open?
I don't know. Why would they bring that?
I don't know. Ricky said Lacey asked him if they were still together, and Ricky said, "Fuck no."
That was so fast. I'm like,
I'm bamboozled.
I'm bamboozled. I didn't see that coming.
Did not see that coming. I thought they were in love. I thought their love story was just beautiful, and they were twin flames.
Yeah,
you know. Then Lacey feels like she's going to have a heart attack. Which is, I can't imagine the stress. She's probably having a panic attack, honestly.
Yeah, she's probably having a panic attack. It's super hot.
Yeah.
Like, probably low on oxygen.
Oh, yeah.
So they get the ambulance to come and whisk her away.
Oh,
and she's like,
it's just so sad.
She's like, can I bring this? This is all I have. And the guy's like, all right.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, God damn it.
It was just 5 bags.
I know.
I counted 5 bags out of that entire U-Haul. When she gets into the ambulance, she says, now I'm having mental problems.
Not now.
Now.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just, wow. Okay, this is kind of fucked up. But, I mean, she has nowhere to go. Okay? She has 5 bags with her. She's in a completely different state. She's several states away. She's just been abandoned. She has nowhere to go, and it's getting late.
Yeah.
I mean, if it were me, this is so fucked up. I would say I'm suicidal.
Oh my God. Just to get a free night in the hospital.
To get a free night in the hospital. That is so fucked up. I already know there's a very warm, cushy seat in hell waiting for me. Okay. I already know that. But like, honestly, girl, you have nowhere else to go for the night.
I know. Why couldn't they just let her, they let me leave?
Yeah. They let her leave.
I mean,
medically, there's nothing wrong with her. Like, and I get that they need to keep beds open for people.
But you couldn't have let her hang out for the night?
I know. Or they couldn't have set her up with a social worker.
Right?
That could maybe try and find some, like, emergency, like,
something. They're just like, nah, you're good.
Like, you good. Just get out. I've seen that a lot at hospitals where they just, like, even homeless people,
wheel them out. Good luck.
And they're on their own.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
That's really bad.
It's so sad. So she's in a car. It looks like an Uber or something, and looks like she's being dropped off at a hotel, which is good. Now, who knows? Maybe a social worker did set that up for her.
Yeah, we don't know the full story.
We don't. And I don't know her finances or anything like that. She doesn't know where Ricky, Sharon, or her stuff is. She hasn't texted them. She's sad that Ricky didn't stand up for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The love of her life, her twin flame.
Her twin flame, her fiance, her future husband.
Yeah.
Her, fellow anime watcher. The guy who wiped her butt.
Yeah. Just
so sad.
Split clean.
Wow.
All right. So next morning, she has a meeting with Ricky. He did not come to play.
He did not come to play.
Inside hotel room, sunglasses on, didn't take them off once.
Ooh, he's got his dad outfit.
Yeah.
He's got his power suit on. Ricky is actually very mature in this scene, I'll say.
I know. What's up with that?
I was very surprised. He offered to take her to Dr. Now's. They would drop her off. They would give her stuff. And then Lacey just seems so, like, shut down
she's
and
like,
cold.
I'm not getting back in the car with Sharon. It's like okay.
On one hand, I understand. But on the other hand, it's like they have all of your belongings.
I would just do it.
Like, you have nowhere to go. Like, you're supposed to make this appointment with Dr. Now. They're offering to take you there. And honestly, I don't think what Sharon said was that bad.
She was telling the truth.
She was telling the truth. I feel like Lacey escalated the situation by calling 911, which made Sharon angrier. And, like, Sharon, like, lashing out wasn't cool. But at the same time, like, she, you know, possibly abandoned her job at Walmart.
Yeah, we don't know.
Them. We don't know her story. Like,
her lead shift, corralling the self-checkouts in the, what was it, the brigade? The Bernade? With the back of her truck, whatever it said.
Bargrade?
Belgrade? I don't know. I don't know. Who cares? God, she's probably like a paralegal.
Oh my God, she's probably something fancy. Who knows? Sharon, I did notice, has big ass hoop earrings in.
Mm-hmm.
The bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe. I'm just kidding. Ricky makes a sad face and he says, "Have a nice life."
Yeah.
And it's so sad. He gets in the car and he just starts crying.
Aww.
I know.
Poor Ricky.
Poor Ricky.
He cared.
A
little bit. All that love bombing.
Then Lacey's crying, and then Sharon says to Ricky, "She is nasty. She didn't take care of herself."
Yeah. I mean, she's not lying.
No, she's not.
No.
So Ricky and Sharon donated Lacey's belongings.
Pretty messed up, actually.
Yeah, that's actually really fucked up.
That's so mean.
That is so fucked up.
Yeah.
They just donated her stuff. I feel like that's illegal. Like, isn't that theft?
Wouldn't that be considered theft? They stole her stuff.
Yeah. And I don't understand why, like, did they abandon the U-Haul?
No, I think they did that to give the U-Haul back so they wouldn't be charged for it.
Oh.
They probably got rid of all her stuff and then took it back.
Oh.
That's really bad. That's so
really
mean.
fucked up.
But
so all that Sharon, all that Lacey has with her then are those 5 bags.
Yeah.
And I think one of the bags is just her oxygen machine.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like that's so fucked up.
It is.
So Lacey used social media to connect with an acquaintance from her hometown who was also on a road trip to Texas.
Yeah, they were moving to Texas.
Moving to Texas. Yeah.
Weird. Kind of weird.
That is so bizarre.
Yeah.
And especially finding someone from her hometown. Like, is this someone she was friends with or just someone like she...
I don't think so.
People you may know?
I don't think she knew her.
Oh.
Really weird. I always thought that was very bizarre. I was like, too many serial killers. I would not.
Oh, way too many serial killers.
So yeah, Michelle.
Michelle is the woman, the Good Samaritan. But then Michelle says that Lacey's known her a long time. And that Lacey can now live with her and her family.
Because they're moving to Houston.
That's weird.
Weird.
So 2.5 hours later, they get to Dr. Now's office. Yeah. It's a full waiting room.
Okay.
I noticed that. And I also saw in the waiting room, they had Dr. Now shirts.
Oh, he's got a merch line.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
I want a Dr. Now shirt. The same medical assistant as last time. So at the last appointment, she was $593. The last goal was 50 pounds in 2 months, but it's been 5 months.
Okay.
She says her goal weight should be 543.
Yes.
But, we'll see. So would you like to drum roll?
Drum roll, please. All right. So her actual weight now is 581.9 pounds.
12-pound weight loss.
She's shocked. I'm like, are you really shocked?
Lacey says she's given up a lot of food, but Lacey.
Yeah.
I know it's been very stressful, but only the last 3 or 4 days have been stressful.
Yeah, not all of it.
Yeah, no.
Not all of
she
that.
She had all that time preparing the move, air quotes.
Yeah.
Like, girl, you weren't sticking to the diet at all.
And she brings Michelle with her. I'm like, you just met this lady.
Yes.
She's full medical exam with her in the room.
Oh my God. Very bizarre. The first thing Dr. Now says is, looks like you got a new friend.
Yeah.
And Michelle,
so you're the helper.
So you're the helper. Then he says, what happened to your boyfriend? And Lacey goes, a series of misfortunate events.
It's like, girl, relax.
Calm down. Like, okay, Taylor Swift, calm down.
Yeah.
A series of misfortunate events. Goodness gracious. Lacey says, I don't live anywhere now. Just my pills, my body, and some clothes.
My pills.
My pills. 30 medications a day, by the way.
Yeah. And so, like, that lady, Michelle, they don't even have a place to live yet.
No.
So, I don't know who just up and moves to a different state? You don't know you don't have a house.
I don't know.
You don't have an apartment. Or they're just going to live in the car?
I don't know.
So they had the kids.
Hotel, motel,
Yeah.
Holiday Inn.
I don't know.
I just want to know, like, what is happening with this family? Dr. Now is telling her to get some stability, and if she has a home in Washington, Lacey says just an empty apartment. Where are her parents?
I don't know.
Where's her brother and sister?
She could run. I don't know. Will her parents let her back home?
I don't know. I don't even know if she'd want to live with them.
I don't know. Get on her feet. I don't know.
Her mom, Eve, was, fine with recording like 2 sentences earlier when she said that she was a mistake and that she didn't believe her being abused.
Don't want to live there.
Don't want to live there. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dr. Now says she needs to lose another 50 pounds. He says this is not a game to just eat fast food and think you're going to lose weight.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know if Lacey's retaining any of this.
I don't
feel
know.
like she's just got so much on her plate right now.
Yeah, but she also doesn't take responsibility. Like, it was stupid to, like, move to Houston.
So stupid.
She shouldn't have done it.
She should not have done it. She needs to take responsibility for her life. Like, in the 5 months, she's only lost 12 pounds. She's clearly not following directions. She moved down here despite knowing what Dr. Now said she needed to do.
Yeah, she was not prepared.
No. Dr. Now even says she seems to make rash and impulsive life decisions to the point where her life seems constantly in flux and chaotic. And she orchestrates that to some degree.
Oh, wow.
Like Dr. Now said all that. And he says she basically creates her own chaos. I did want to point out something. As they're leaving, Michelle's son hugs Lacey as they get out of the car.
Yeah, why? You don't know her.
Like, maybe they do?
I don't know.
Michelle says that Lacey's known her a long time, but then Lacey says that it was just someone from her hometown.
I don't know who to believe.
I don't know who to believe either.
I don't know why you would lie about that, but...
Right. Unless Lacey's like, I had to call a stranger. And the stranger happened to be like one of her high school friends or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, but she is back in Kennewick, Washington now in her old apartment.
I say first, real quick, I have to point this out because this is like the most delusional thing I've ever seen. Lacey is disappointed she didn't get approved for surgery, but she's proud of herself for telling the truth, and that should count for something because she didn't make excuses.
You still made excuses.
She made 1,000,000 excuses. Yeah. And she didn't tell the truth.
No.
Oh my God. Like, I wish I was this delusional. Oh my God. So it's the 6-month mark. And they're
back home.
Back in Kennewick.
Yep.
At Lacey's old apartment.
She got her apartment. Yeah, I'm shocked she got it back. That's kind of nice.
I know. I'm shocked. It's kind of sad seeing it because it's completely empty. It's just Lacey and a chair.
Yeah.
Unlike her 5 suitcases. So we find out that Michelle's family isn't moving to Houston for a while. Lacey asked if they would bring her back to Washington, and they did, but she doesn't have anything. Ricky and Sharon took all her stuff and dropped it off. Pictures and stuff.
Her
Lacey,
personal items, like
pictures and stuff, as Lacey keeps saying, pictures and stuff. Her friends have gotten her some donations, all the stuff she was able to get from Texas. It looks like some clothes and papers. I was trying to look at it. One of them looked like a packet of stickers.
Like, throw that out. You don't need that. You're 36.
Oh my God. She says she lost valuable objects, and I'm so curious. Lacey said she likes anime. Do you think any of it was like anime figurines?
Box sets, an iPod Touch, maybe.
iPod Touch.
I don't know.
What year is this?
I don't know. Maybe she has an iPod. Valuable items.
Wow. iPod in the year 2021?
I don't think she has figurines.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't think she has like a Levi Ackerman body pillow?
No. I don't think so. I don't know. She probably watches like one anime.
She probably watches Naruto.
Yeah. One Piece.
Ew. Sorry. So the church brought back some of her furniture. And the same couch and kitchen table I saw. It was the same couch.
Nobody wanted that.
I know. No one wanted it. She says she's still doing the program and she doesn't eat fast food, quote, all the time. Okay. She says she's listening to her body when she says she's full and she enjoys salad. Said that last time and only lost 12 pounds. She doesn't have anyone to help her move to Houston. Again, Lacey, that's not the focus.
You're not moving to Houston. Calm down on that idea.
Like, she can do the program from home if she just does the diet and the exercises.
Yeah, it's not about moving to Houston.
Oh,
And then,
gosh. She says all she wanted was for Ricky to stick up for her, and that her biggest regret was having Sharon taking them to Houston.
Well, who else would have gone?
Who else would have brought you?
Yeah, who else was able to take off their really intense shift at Walmart to take you on a 20-day trip to nobody?
Lacey says if it wasn't for Sharon, Ricky and Lacey would still be together, and she never wants to see Sharon again. I gotta say, Renee is back. Her best friend from church, and they're moving in together.
Okay, she got a roommate.
Yeah, she says they're going to get a new place. I see a large bottle of ranch at the table.
She does not need ranch.
She also says maybe her and Ricky will get back together.
Delusional.
What the hell? She thinks her and Ricky will move together to Houston. But as she's talking to Renee about moving, she says Renee will not get rid of her movies.
Oh, yeah.
What? I will not get rid of my movies. That is one thing Renee will not get rid of.
She's like, oh, I can't wait to live the life I want. And, well, you better start working towards it. This whole time.
My God, she's had 5 months.
Yeah.
And that is the end of the episode.
Not much. We didn't really, ended up at the same place.
Yeah. No progress.
No progress.
None. No progress. Nope. 12 pounds.
Yeah.
Weight loss. So trying to find where Lacey Buckingham is today, January 2024. I did find her Instagram and TikTok. She's been posting a few videos here and there. Most of them are just like her bad angles, like a boomer angle.
Yeah.
You know, and it's her doing those filters where it's like, oh, what animal are you? And it's like the thing that goes on your head. One of those filters. She's got so many videos like that.
Oh my God.
From those angles, it does not look like much progress has been made on her weight loss. I did see another article, though, that mentioned she lost like 120 pounds, but her videos from last month do not look like she's lost anything.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't see anything.
No. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, Lacey, girl. Ugh. I wonder if her and Renee moved in together.
Probably.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And I hope they're living like their best life.
Golden girls.
Oh my God. Yeah. Golden girls, but they're 30. And they're
40
30s.
now. Close to 40 now.
Oh my God. Yeah. You're right. That was 3 years ago.
She'll be 39 this year, maybe.
Wow.
39 or 40.
Okay, Lacey. I hope Lacey plans like a cool 40th birthday party. Yeah.
Oh God. I don't know.
I hope her and Ricky do not cross paths again.
No.
Same with Sharon.
Yeah.
I hope she avoids stay away from Walmart.
The Walmart self-checkouts. Oh, God. All right.
Man. What an episode. What an episode. Oh, this was fun.
This was fun. We covered a lot, but also we didn't really cover anything. Nothing really happened.
Nothing happened, no.
Yeah, honestly, she ended up at the same place.
Same place, yeah. Same furniture.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. All right. Well, that concludes today's episode with Lacey B of My 600-Pound Life. This was season 10, episode 5, if you want to watch it.
Cool. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for hanging around.
All
right.
We have Facebook group if you want to join, and an Instagram.
Yes, My 600-Pound Podcast discussion group on Facebook, and on Instagram we are My 600-Pound Pod, and for both of those, pound is spelled LB.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.